Welcome back, guys, to Tea Time. I'm your host, Jaelyn. I'm here with AJ.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. We have some exciting news to share. Do you want to share, AJ? Do you want to?
Go for it. You got it.
So we are officially, drum roll, please. Drum roll, AJ. Do the drum roll with me. Just
doing it.
We're on Spotify. Woo!
Ooh, yeah.
We made it. We've been trying to branch out, reach out to other people. So we thought that Spotify would be the greatest move for us because a lot of people use Spotify. So we thought that was a smart idea. I think hopefully maybe we can get on Apple Music. I don't know how that's possible, but Spotify is a good jump from YouTube. So we will make sure that we will share the link of this episode on Spotify, and you can still listen on YouTube. We're going to upload this on YouTube, but you can check it on Spotify, and you can follow us on Spotify, get us some plays, share with your friends who have, Spotify, and you don't have to really have a membership to listen to our podcast. Like I have free Spotify, and I can just play it without having to, there probably is ads in here, but I didn't fully listen it through, but I don't think there is ads.
Yeah, probably just the ones by Spotify that are
yeah, guys, we're officially on the Spotify train. Oh, do I enjoy Spotify? No.
What?
I always never answer the questions when they ask for the little surveys. No one does that. They always have that for certain apps. They're like, well, not certain apps, but like Life 360 and other apps. They'll be like, do you enjoy this app? It's like, I guess I bought it for a reason, or it's free. So there's no reason to enjoy it. But yes. So everyone, I just want to acknowledge that I did get my hair done. I know it's been a minute since you guys probably seen my beautiful face, but yes, your girl got her hair done. It's
we should probably address that a little bit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we probably should address why we've been absent. So I can mainly take most of the blame because Jaelyn has been very much scatterbrained for the last 2 weeks. So I'm trying to give a good timeline what I've been doing the last 2 weeks. I know last week.
Keep it short, just I'm
trying
you
to
were busy.
What's been going on? I'm just saying. I know last week I went home, so literally we were supposed to record, but I totally forgot because I went home. And then the other week I was just very overwhelmed with schoolwork, so that's why we've been kind of on limbo on our YouTube, our little podcast. But we're gonna get back on track because Jaelyn's gonna get her mind right, even though we're almost in November. So let's talk about upcoming holidays that are going on. So one, we have Halloween, which don't think it's a holiday, but it's happening this upcoming. So when we upload this, Halloween will already be passed. So AJ, do you do anything for Halloween? Do you celebrate Halloween? No, you don't even go to parties?
Really. No.
There's always a party on campus here that always goes down at a little frat house on campus, and everyone went there not last year, but my freshman year. It was the most craziest thing. I dressed up as a Visco girl freshman year, which was really stupid.
So you just went naturally?
No, I didn't. You think I'm a Visco girl? No, it was the time that what was that 2019 the Visco girl thing. Yeah, I had a whole thing. I very much remember that night because I lost my keys and I had to pay $95 to get a new key. I'm going to a Halloween party this weekend. I'm dressing up as a referee this year.
A what?
A referee.
Oh, okay.
I don't even like Halloween like that, so I'm not looking forward to going to this party. But a fun thing I am doing this week is I am going to be filming our last volleyball game here on campus, and Little Rock has a program with ESPN Plus.
Ooh.
So that's exciting. So that's who I'm working with. So I'm trying to get some more exposure with sports media and stuff like that. So this will be my opportunity to do such a thing. And then Thanksgiving will be right around the corner pretty much by next week.
Thanksgiving and then Christmas.
My favorite holiday of the year. Fun fact, Christmas is the number 1 celebrated holiday. Second is Mother's Day. Halloween is number 8. And I don't know what number Thanksgiving is. But I know Father's Day is the 20th.
Yeah.
Off holiday, which is very sad for dads because
it is.
But I don't be rude to the dads out here, but the moms are the ones that push the babies out. You guys were just like the help. You guys just made the baby. You helped, but then after that, like you didn't do much else. But we still love you, dads. You're still there. Unless you don't have a dad, I'm very sorry. But to my dad, here's your heart. I haven't talked to him in a while, but that's besides the point. My dad's always busy, just like how I am. That's why I've been feeling so bad that I haven't been able to, been so focused with this podcast. Because you guys know I love our podcast. This is what I look forward to like every week because like everything else around me stinks. So this is like the one little like us speaking for like an hour is just brings me so much joy. So I love you guys for always tuning into our episodes. And I think how many subscribers are we at right now? I want to know how many subscribers we are.
29?
20, almost 30.
Yeah.
I think we're nearing 30. We're nearing 30. So let's get us to 30, guys. Because I think our goal, hopefully, by let's make it more of a reasonable goal. Maybe at the end of 2020, what year? So we're going 2022. So maybe like towards the end of 2022. So maybe when we hit 1 year of having this podcast, hopefully we'll be at
like 1,000, right?
Hopefully. I would love to be at 1,000. I mean, will it be more reasonable to get to 100? Yeah, but like 1,000 would be great. But at least if we get to 100 by a year, I mean, I would still be happy. So we can have like a little celebration party, but which we'll have to do a celebration party, like a whole thing, like banners and everything, people.
Sure.
So we have to have a whole thing. Fun fact, my Halloween party, my friend, she's only allowing people who are vaccinated. So I want to talk about that because we recently are in a situation at my campus where COVID cases are a little bit starting to rise again. So, I mean, you're vaccinated, right, AJ? So we've already talked about this. So we're vaccinated. And I personally think, it's like my friend was talking about this, that I think that it should, at this point, I don't know if it should be still a requirement. I think like not a requirement, but like encouraged. But I really think like certain people should get vaccinated. Like I think in the workforce, you should get vaccinated because you're around people for like 8 hours straight or however long you're there for work. It doesn't matter if it's 4 or 2 hours. Like you're around people a lot and you're touching stuff and a lot of things. And like, yeah, you wear like at my job, I have to wear a mask, but like I'm still interacting and touching other stuff that people touched. And like, so I really think being vaccinated would be really helpful because at my job, more specifically, there's been a lot of like people getting COVID. So like, I feel like the vaccine would probably like, that would help a lot. I don't know if we need to start doing COVID tests or something, but like that needs to be fixed because like, even here on campus, like the athletes, if you're not vaccinated, you have to get COVID tested every week, once a week. So like we just had 2 people test positive, unfortunately. So that really stinks. But I mean, it's part of the game. Like being vaccinated would help us have a smoother season personally. And so I really just want to give a disclaimer, but I encourage people to try to go get vaccinated because we are still in a pandemic. I hope no one forgets. I mean, even though that me and AJ are like, 8 hours away, but like we used to film, together in one place, but we're both vaccinated. So it was a safe place that we were able to record together. But I definitely encourage others to, get vaccinated and be safe out here because, flu season is coming and there's a chance.
Get the flu shot.
You got a flu shot?
No, I said go get a flu shot.
Go get a flu shot. I thought you said you had a flu shot. No. I never got a flu shot before, but I probably should get that. But I feel like I have a lot of little things in my body already that's fighting everything. And I feel like I have a really strong immune system.
The flu is not the same every year.
It changes. I don't know.
Yes, that's why we get a flu shot every year.
I never got a flu shot. I never even got the flu before. I was going to say that I have a very strong immune system.
I don't.
Knocking on wood, but I hardly get sick.
Having a strong immune system doesn't keep you from getting things.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't get sick. What is it then? Why do I not get sick that often?
You're just probably less exposed to it. You're just lucky. That's it.
My body's lucky. I don't know. I always say I have a strong immune system. I always say that when
again, having a strong immune system means that you can fight it easier.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Doesn't mean that you don't get it.
Okay, so I probably get it, but I don't feel it because my body is so strong
Or
fighting.
you just don't get it.
Or that. I'm just saying, I feel like I've been so lucky enough to not get COVID or get any type of serious
Mhm.
illness that puts me in the hospital. So I'm just lucky enough to be alive in this day and age because what is this? It's the year 2021, anything can happen. Can't we just talk about how we're gonna enter 2022? Like,
I guess. I mean, it's just another year. It doesn't make any difference.
I mean, I still think back to like when what?
It's no different from today and tomorrow. Like,
I know it's not the not any, I know nothing will change, but it's the fact of thinking, remembering when we were kids in like the mid 2000s and not even thinking that like, oh, we're gonna like, remember in 2012 that everyone's like, oh, the world's gonna end, the whole thing. Like, you know that, you don't,
yeah, I
okay.
guess.
I'm just saying, like, I never thought to get to this year, like to get here, because I never thought about it. No one thinks
Mhm.
about it. You just live your life, and time just goes so fast. You don't even realize by. I mean, I know you're already 21, but I'll be 21 in June, so it's like it's just time has flown so by so fast, and it kind of hurts my heart a little bit because I miss being younger and things being so much more simpler. I feel like every moment hits, every year I turn a certain age, I'm thinking I'm getting closer and closer to death. I mean, that's a harsh thing to say, but you never know when you're
I
gonna
mean,
die.
that's
But
how it
like,
is. Yeah.
you have to live your life to the fullest. So it's like, I don't know. It just time, the concept of time just blows my mind, just how fast thing goes by. I mean, at the time we're recording this, it's already 5:50, and I'm just like, and I felt like I haven't done anything all day. And I was sitting in a chair for 6 hours just doing my hair. So that's probably where most of my chuck up time went towards.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up this morning and I had my lift for track, and then I don't have classes on Thursdays and Fridays. So I pretty much relax.
So lucky. You're so lucky.
Do you have any days where you don't have class?
No, every day I have class.
Oh, that sounds so miserable, AJ. Oof. And they're all in person classes?
I mean, they have like online options, but I go to
You
the
choose to be
class.
in
Yeah.
person. Some of the courses that I take, they don't offer in person just because the professor prefers to be online just because, COVID and stuff. So they
Mhm.
don't want to have in-person classes. So like I have like next semester, which I already registered for the next semester, I have 3 online classes and 2 in person. And they're basically like in the afternoon, which is great. So that means I can sleep in a little bit. So I'm super excited. And I don't have class on Fridays. But I mean, I still have to practice every day. So that's what I do. I practice every day. But I didn't
Maybe
have
you
to.
don't
Oh,
practice all day.
you're practice all day?
No, I said you don't practice all day, so it's
Oh,
not that bad.
taking out an hour or two of my day just to run is, I mean, it's good for my health, but it's not this week. The weather's been so crappy here in Little Rock.
Has it been
Right now, it's,
cold?
yeah. And it's been raining the last 2 days.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't like the rain. I'm not a big fan. Fun fact, everybody, I think I was going to talk about this. I was going to talk about fears. That was what my next topic was going to be. So this is a great segue to what I was going to talk about was fears. And I have a fear of thunderstorms. And I have a fear of drowning, but I've already drowned before. Almost drowned in my life. I have a fear of water.
I don't think you've drowned because you're still here.
I nearly drowned to my death, though. I did. I sunk underneath the water at 8 years old. And I gave up. So I knew there was a possibility of me dying, but I got saved, luckily. But I don't think like when you're underneath, AJ, don't
Yeah,
laugh at me.
no, I
This is a
get it.
serious
It's just the way
trauma.
you say it. It's just the way you say it because you're like, I was 8 years old. I went under. I gave up, and then I
I
was safe.
did.
Like,
You can my mom and I have talked about this, but like I
uh,
had my little pigtails and they were just like in the water and you could just see them slowly going underneath. And like, I don't know why I can like just recall this memory, but I remember
because it's
being underneath that
traumatizing.
water. Huh?
It's because it's traumatizing.
Very, but like I feel like I was underneath that water for so long, but I bet you to like the outside world to everybody else, I was underneath the water for like 2 seconds. And then like
Oh yeah, I was about to say it's probably like 5 seconds.
it probably wasn't long, but it felt long and it felt like my heart was gonna just be like, it's over. Like this was my time. God said, you're 8, you lived a good life. you're done. So, I mean, you're not really didn't do much at the age of that between then and 8. Like, I don't know. I don't recall much from like anything younger than that, but I remember that certain things I remember. That's why I don't like to go swimming. I used to have a fear of the ocean, but I went to Galveston and it wasn't bad, but I thought I was going to drown at that point too. Anytime water hits my mouth, I think I'm going to drown. Not like
anytime you like drink water.
No,
like,
not
oh
when I
God.
drink water or brush my teeth. I knew you were going to say that. No, I'm saying like this, like earlier, like not earlier, but like in September, I went like tubing for the first time. Never been tubing, but I had a life jacket, and those waves are really strong when you ride on like when the boat's driving and it's making the waves for the tube, right?
Mhm.
Why are you making that face?
Because you're talking about how you have a fear of drowning, but you do all these things that could
I
just in the
know.
water.
Hear me out. I know.
It
That's
doesn't
what I'm
make
saying.
sense.
I try not to be a Debbie Downer when it comes to things. I've always wanted to do tubing. I've always wanted to do scuba diving, right? But the problem is I can't swim. So that's what really stops me from doing things. But I try
just
to
learn to
push
swim.
myself. Huh?
Just learn to swim.
Okay, well, we need to have a segment of just Jaelyn learning how to swim. That's what we need to do. Because
We need a segment, or we need a whole podcast dedicated to Jaelyn learning things that
because
he
there's
should
a
have
lot of
learned a
things I
long
need
time
to
ago.
learn. That would be great to have a side thing for us. Jaelyn does things. It could be a little slideshow where
Jaelyn learns things. Yeah.
A new thing every week, because Jaelyn needs to learn a lot of things because there's things I don't know how to do. Still don't know how to cook yet. So I need to learn.
Nobody knows how to cook.
People know how to cook. Not our generation,
No.
I don't think.
No, but I mean, like, no one really knows how to cook. You throw stuff together and it's like, did I get sick? Nope. Was it good? Yes. Okay.
But like simple things, like I want to learn how to make like chicken, like because I burnt chicken last time I made it.
Yeah, that's just the problem of you. Like, it seems like you put chicken like in an oven or however you made it, and then it didn't turn out right the first time. So you're like, I can't cook, and you've never tried it again.
No, that wasn't the case. I'm just lazy to cook because when you're like
that's
a college
pretty spot on, I think.
Yeah, you just eat the cafeteria, you make whatever is microwavable because that's the best option. I know every myth says that like college students, we eat ramen noodles. Don't know who made that up. Who made that up? I wonder who made that
I don't know, but I also love ramen, so I eat it all the time.
I have 12 packs of them, but I still haven't finished them because I don't eat, barely. That just goes with life. But fears. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can't do. There's a lot of things I'm scared of. But back to the tubing thing. Yeah, I was tubing and the waves are so big. So then when I fell off the tube, I kind of almost felt like I was going to drown at that moment. But I was trying to.
You have a life jacket on.
I know, AJ, but the waves were like hitting my face and it was hitting my throat. And I was just scared. But lucky my friend's grandparents, I told them I couldn't swim. So they knew I couldn't swim. So every time I fell off, they always got me first before they got my friend because she can swim. She's fine. But I mean, you still have to wear a life jacket when you tubing, but like, she can chill in the water, relax. I'll start panicking after a while, even though I'm wearing a life jacket.
That's lesson one. You just don't panic.
I know, but still my brain, I don't think it's saving me. So that's why I start panicking. I don't know, AJ. That's what happens when you get traumatized at a young age. And then now you try to like push out of your comfort zone. That's like kind of the person I am. I like to try to push out of my comfort zone. I like to try stuff, even though I know that it's going to scare me, but I need to try it because that's life. I guess I just never had that childhood to learn how to swim.
You can learn right now.
I don't want to learn how to do it right now. Age 20.
See, that's a problem.
See, that's the thing. I don't have the time to learn how to swim.
You had 6 hours to do your hair, but you don't have time to learn to swim.
Well, my hair is more important because it's just cute.
Sounds like you don't manage your time well.
That's why you marry someone who knows how to swim. So when you have children, you don't have to worry about trying to save your children.
I hope my wife is never like that.
What that's like has
if she's like, all right, I'm gonna marry you because you make up for all of my flaws. I would be like, no, we're done.
You kind of I'm not gonna do that for real, but I'm just saying, like, you're gonna be with somebody that kind of just like balance you out. So like,
no, that part makes sense.
Yeah,
but I because just me personally, I don't want any unwanted pressure. I live a stress-free life. And I
Oh
would
yeah,
like to continue that.
it must be
Yeah.
nice. Well, it's just like our dynamic here, AJ. We're obviously two completely different people, but we balance each other out in just a healthy way that we're able to run this beautiful podcast too.
Yeah. Or I mainly just criticize everything about you.
Or yeah, or that too. I mean, I was one time we went to go get sushi. This is the same situation. And I was recording and AJ goes, "It's very fitting that you're doing this." I don't know. I stopped the video.
Yeah, no, because so this is exactly what she does. The sushi plates come out, and she's like, and then she's writing something. She's like, and then she puts it down. She's like, "What are we talking about again?" And I was like, "What? Why do you just that was so like fake." It was because you were.
I
like,
always
oh,
record my
you were like, "Oh, sushi, so much fun." And they're like, "All right, just keep your mouth."
Back to reality.
Yeah.
I don't think people know how social media can be so like oh, I'm trying to say, like, there's expectation and there's reality, how things are when you post things. Like,
that's just what people think, though. It doesn't even have to be that way. That's just like how people want it to be.
and I'm just like, even for myself, I wouldn't say like I have a very like, I think I have two different personalities when I'm online. I feel like I try to be more filtered online because I mean, you can't always say everything you want to say online. Like you can't always say your opinions because people can bash you. But I try to give a happy medium. I still want to put my opinion out there. I still want to give my views and what I believe in. That's what I've been trying to like post more on my Instagram about things I believe in. I'm going to put out there that I support the gay community. I'm going to post about that I support women's rights. I'm going to support Black Lives Matter. I'm going to post that because that's what I believe in. But it's the reality of social media is that there's people on the opposite side of that screen that do not agree with you. And so I try to find a happy medium when what I post and what not to post, you know. But at the end of the day, it's my account and whatever I post is my personal business, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it's like a bad thing to do that, but
yeah,
it's just I just thought it was funny because someone like me, I don't do that at
not
all.
gonna
I think the last thing I put on Instagram was when me and my dad went golfing. And that's because I had my camera and I was like, I want to take pictures. And I took those pictures and I was like, these are nice. And then I just put them on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me and my dad we went and played golf a couple times, never even put it on Instagram or anything. But I was like, I had my camera, pictures are here. Just
I think I would say more guys that are not like influencers, because guys who are like social media influencers are the ones who post often because, you know, they have to for their fan base. But in general, guys who just walk the street, they're not a guy that's going to just post every day like, oh, this is what I'm doing
I don't know,
today.
you'd
Like,
be surprised.
there might be some guys out there like, oh, here's my gym workout and I'm going to record 30 a minute of it to post on social media for everyone to see. I mean, I know there's guys like that who'll post like, oh, go follow my Twitch channel. Like there's guys that like promote themselves on other things, but like us girls, I think not us girls, but I would say us as a generation, we lack living in the moment. Let me say that. That's lack true. Living in the moment because we're so quick to get our phones and be like, boom, let's take a picture of it. And so, I mean, I can vouch for myself. I'm kind of similar. I'm that person. I'm so quick to take my phone out and film it instead of actually enjoying it. That's why Sam doesn't post on social media, because he wants to live in the moment. Like you don't post on social media, like how you said you were golfing with your dad. You don't need everyone to see that you're golfing. That you want to live your moment.
I don't know if I fully agree with that.
Really? That our generation
because you can saying that you video something is like, I don't think it's the same as not living in the moment.
But everyone's so quick to like, let's just, for example, like a car crash, you know, like everyone's like, is it like, I know that's a little drastic, but I'm just saying with this day and age of generation, everyone's so quick to like post it online then instead of calling the police, you know, I'm just, that's a little dramatic, but that's
I don't think that's true.
Reality. Well, some people are that way though.
That's true. Yeah,
I think some people,
but a few outliers doesn't define everyone.
I know, but I'm just saying most of our generation, we're so quick to like knowing the drama, knowing what's going on.
what I was trying to say is that like when you video something, it doesn't mean you're not living in the moment, you know? So if let's say you're like at a concert, right? And you video the concert for a little bit and people are like, wow, this generation, they don't know how to live in the moment. It's like, no, the moment is already there. The people are there. They just want to preserve the moment forever,
That is very true. That is
right?
true. But I mean,
That's why I don't think it's the same as not living in the moment. Not living in the moment would be like going to a concert and then just like, I guess, looking, no, being worried about like the type of shoes you wear or something, you know? You're like, I don't want anyone to step on my shoes. I got to keep them clean. That's not living in the moment because then
like
you're just
someone
worried about
recording the
something
whole
else.
concert. I've been to a concert before that someone filmed the whole thing. The
Yeah,
whole
that's
time.
completely fine because they're there,
I
you know?
know. I agree with
Because
filming the
what
whole
would you do at a
thing.
concert? You just like watch them, you
I would film it
have
once or
fun.
twice and then I would sing along to the song.
No, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you film it, you're not going to stop whatever you're already going to do. It's just extra. It's not replacing anything.
I'm still gonna stick to what I'm saying. I just think that that's how some of us as a generation are. We don't. I mean, everything that one day Snapchat will disappear, and all those memories that we recorded and everything will be gone. I
You can preserve them
I know
somewhere
you can probably
else.
preserve them, but there's not enough. I don't have enough storage on my phone to probably preserve. I have like 5, 6 years worth of like Snapchats, and do you think I'm
Hmm.
gonna save all of that? No, I'm not gonna
No,
save all that. But do I have
you
pictures?
might
Of
want to
course,
save the
yeah, I have
important ones.
pictures. Huh?
I said you might want to save the important ones.
Yeah, I mean that's why I take pictures. But like I'm just saying, like if I went to a concert and I just took a picture, I'd be like, oh, I remember this night. Like I remember all the songs, da da da, or like just anything that I. That's why I like to take pictures, not videos. But I'm just saying, I feel like day and age, everyone is so quick to get on their cell phones and so quick
Yeah,
that
no, that's true.
that's what I'm pretty much saying is that we do lack that. We just need to put our phones down sometimes, put down the technology, and just enjoy life because we never know when it's over.
I don't
So
think, I still don't, they're not, it's not one or the other. I don't think that's how it works.
I you don't think our generation is obsessed with technology?
It's not what I said.
But no, I'm just asking that. I'm just asking.
No, they like, they probably are. They are, there's tons of technology involved with everyone's daily lives.
Yeah,
But I don't think having technology replaces living, is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, people can sit on a video game for like 10 hours and not
Yeah, but
work.
that's because they enjoy it. And
I
if you
know they
enjoy
do.
doing something, then it's not a waste.
I guess I don't
I mean,
know.
I could say going and running for hours is a waste because what do? You just run, right?
Yeah, and I do agree with you. It's a waste.
Yeah, you don't need it to live, do you?
No, I don't.
No. And
Like
but
we
if
don't need
people enjoy
technology.
running, so then it's not a waste for them.
It's not a waste for them. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying. I think with technology and social media is a waste. There's no need for it. I don't think there's a need. I think I could, if I wanted to. Let me put
Mhm.
that disclaimer out. If I wanted to, I could take a break from social media and not needing it.
Yeah, but would anything be better?
Would anything be better?
Yeah,
I don't. I honestly don't think anything would change with my day to day life. I guess,
exactly. So
but I feel
then
like some people
it's
live off
not
of it.
bad.
So I'm speaking for myself, but I'm saying other people may live like influencers. That's how they make their money. So
Hmm.
they didn't have social media. What would they be? You know, I'm just saying. I'm saying certain people like that. People who have their life is social media. You know,
Hmm.
that's what I'm just
I
saying.
mean, for some people, their lives are an office job.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying. I'm talking about social media. It's just that case.
I'm trying to draw parallels between technology and life. They're not that different.
They're not.
They go hand in hand.
People
It's
can be
not
fake on so
not really one or the
online.
other. Yeah, people can be fake because they're trying to portray things that aren't real.
That's why catfishes exist. Who's who's actually been catfished in their life? Like, have you ever been catfished, AJ?
No, I don't meet people online. I don't, that's
Oh,
weird.
I forgot you don't. Forgot that's me. I do that. I never been catfish before, but no, I haven't been catfish. Thank goodness. Oh gosh, I want to know what that's like. Just I want to know what that feels like, just talking to
It'd be
somebody.
easy. Just go to like
No, I'm just saying how I'd feel like if it was me talking to someone. I'm
like genuinely. Yeah, no,
yeah,
that probably
like
feel awful.
yeah, like fall in love with the person, be like, oh my God, this is like we're gonna get married. And then you meet them and they're like a freaking 67-year-old man or a woman that's like, I just did this for fun. Like that's so disheartening. Like, I don't know how humans can live like that. Like people generally think that's okay to do. And that's
Yeah,
what
it's
makes
just
about social
someone's
media.
crazy.
Social media is so you can so falsify so many things
You can
online.
falsify things in real life.
Okay, in real life,
Yeah,
what can you falsify in real life?
your own personal image. I bet.
I
All right,
I
how much you want to
guess
bet that at like high school reunions, uh, guys will probably like rent a really nice car
just to
and
show.
wear and get new clothes just so it looks like they're always like that, you know?
See, yeah, I guess that. I'm just saying, like, being online, you can be a whole different person. Like, I can be me, but be a 30-year-old dude online that likes dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can easily do that with just a simple profile picture. And here's all the information, and here's this. I think being a
Yeah.
catfish would be so much harder. I don't know how people can actually, like, legit make, like, catfish people. I don't know how you do it because I don't know how someone's not oblivious to things of, like, okay, this is too good to be true type thing. I feel like I
Yeah.
would have some form of
Well,
like
not just that, just like some stuff would just not line up because when you
line
try to
up.
keep a web of lies together, a few things are gonna not be
The
consistent.
biggest red flag that any person should know if you're getting catfish, if you ask to FaceTime somebody and they're like, oh, my internet's not working, and they're constantly giving excuses, at a certain point you'd be like, okay, like there's no way this
Yeah,
guy
just
has.
I just blocked them right there.
Yeah, because there's no way your internet's been out for 10 years. Like people have talked to catfishes for a long time and
Yeah.
have not like seen them face to face or FaceTime. And you let someone tell you for however long you're talking to them that their internet's out. Okay, come on. Some point their internet's working because how are they reaching you right now?
Mm-hmm.
Something that's what I'm just saying. I don't know how people get catfished, but it blows my mind how people can do things with the power of the internet. But is it funny TV show? Catfish is a funny TV show because it's just funny to see their reactions. I've seen so many funny ones of people just like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people fake it on TV, like try to just get publicity, just being on the show, just be like, oh, let's just fake it and let's just get that's stupid. That's so dumb. I love people trying to get their little 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I need you to work for it, honey. Don't go on Catfish and fake a whole little story. Maybe actually try something like make artwork or
I need
start a
you to be a
podcast. I don't know.
real catfish.
I
Stop trying to
don't
be a fake
know.
catfish.
Yeah, there's like real fake catfishes. I've actually seen an episode of it. It was with Machine Gun Kelly. He was
Mm-hmm.
actually in the episode. That's how everyone kind of like knows him. Like everyone knows him for that like episode. I mean, yeah, he's like other stuff, but like that episode, everyone's
It's
like
like, yeah, you just had a pretty successful rap career, but the show
the
definitely.
show. Yeah, that's where like everyone knows him is the show. I want to be known like that. I want to have one little thing that just makes everyone be like, oh, that's Jaelyn. And it's this
Mm-hmm.
podcast, guys. Alrighty, guys. I just want to thank you guys for supporting us and listening to our podcast. And I just want to thank everybody. And I want to special thanks to AJ because he does a lot to run our show. So special thanks to AJ. Alrighty. But this has been Tea Time.
Clink.
Clink. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, AJ from Tea Time. I just wanted to clarify a few things at the end of this podcast episode. So I know it's kind of short. Sorry for the episode being kind of shorter than normal. Me and Jaelyn have both been pretty busy with college and everything and just other projects we've been trying to do. And so, sorry for that. We're gonna get back on full-length videos. Also, sorry for like uploading every other week. Just again, we've been real busy, so we'll get back to it. A couple announcements. Like we said in this episode, we are on Spotify now. So if you can't always watch us on YouTube, definitely go check us out on Spotify. It's Tea Time with Jay and AJ. So here's how the uploading schedule will work from now on. On YouTube, we will upload Tuesdays now, okay? And so in the past, we've been shooting for Monday. Sometimes I get a little lazy, but from now on, it's going to be consistently on Tuesdays. Then the podcast will go up on Spotify on Thursday. So if you're impatient and you just want to see it a little earlier, go check us out on YouTube. If you can wait, just wait until Thursday for us on Spotify. Yeah, I think that's all. All right, bye.